Jack already knows he's lending me the bike and burner equipment. Good. Your appearance, you're gonna change that up, yes? I guess I'll have to. That and a new name to lure them out. Hold up, Farah. I'll call you back on this channel in a bit. I promised Balasar I'd do a broadcast to try and keep things going normal for the time being. Gotcha. Chat later. Hello. Is anyone there? This is Grimm Grinner on all channels.
Infected attacks rampant in the GAT. The government failed. Unified into the corporation.
Have a safe day.
Desolation. An endless wasteland.
Nothing but static.
Searching for a shred of hope.
Welcome to the Wastes. Good afternoon, Wasteland. This is Grimm Grinner on all channels. Got some updates for you all out there in the dirt and dust, all ready to be sent over the static. But first, I want to thank Lockjaw from the Waste Witness for sitting with me after the last broadcast. I called out some bad intel he had published, and he wanted to set the record straight, as it were. It was never his intention to spread any false information through printed words. He's still starting out with trying to deliver some news to Wastelanders in the method he understands best, but unfortunately that can prove to be a tricky thing when a lot of the news out here ends up coming from random mercenaries and outposts or scraps on bounty boards. I mean, I get it. I understand the same thing with transmitting out these broadcasts. There's always going to be uncertainty on what's true or real out there. Hell, if you'd told me I would encounter something like a static wraith or befriend not one, not two, but 3 former corporate agents, I would have probably shot you twice for good measure. I'm just lucky to have found folks that have my back when the chips are down. All that to say is that I've made sure to set up Lockjaw with a walkie and a small list of my own trusted contacts so that the Waste Witness can become just as good a source for Wasteland news as these broadcasts. God knows you'll need one for a bit. Moving on to something a little less local, I did get word from a few courier friends that the Desolate King's forces have decided to hold at Outpost 230 for the time being. Apparently, the taking of a major neutral outpost still took its toll on those raiders, and they've taken longer to recoup than expected. Some degree of trading has been allowed, even though they're adding on several fees for anyone else trying to pass through with supplies. At least they're letting people pass without any harm, but it's still not an ideal circumstance. You know what I would love to see happen? Creeps, the Judge, and the Desolate King going toe-to-toe out in the Badlands, maybe in the Donnybrook, surrounded by the Vanished. Just rid us of all of them all at once. Pay every cap I have to my name just to be able to turn on this radio relay and talk about something other than them. I don't know. Sorry. I just want better for us all. But I also see how much better things have been getting the more we all keep connecting, and if me screaming over the static helps, then there we are. I just get tired of these shitbags trying to make it all worse all over again. Alright, enough ranting. Just one more update for you all, and then I've got to call it for today, Wasteland. I got word that some gearheads out near the eastern coast have managed to start work on some proper ships for traveling out on the oceans again, which is a mighty big undertaking. Especially with all the new dangers out there since the fall, I honestly don't know what could be out at sea. Hell, I'm still terrified that some folks have actually risked traveling across the static lakes, and in a few cases have even been fine after the journey. You can only imagine what someone on a bigger boat might come across out on those huge sections of water. You can also only imagine what different places must be like after everything. I know the fall was pretty widespread, but I doubt there's many of us other than, I don't know, maybe the historian or Balasar or hell, even Sam Saxon that remember when it all happened. There might be more recordings or old newspapers with information out there. Something to think about, I guess. Well, that is it for me, Wasteland. I hope you're all keeping safe out there, wherever you are in the static. This has been Grimm Grinner, broadcasting on all channels. See you in the Wastes. Farah, are you there? Yeah, Grinner, I'm here. What else do you need? Welcome to the Wastes is a Voice in the Static production, written, starring, and produced by Grimm Grinner Hutchinson. You can find Welcome to the Wastes on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and other social media sites, and there's a merch store through Etsy. Links are in the episode description. Welcome to the Wastes is also made possible with the love and support of listeners and wastelanders like you. If you want to help support the show on Patreon, that link will also be in the description, alongside the list of monthly supporters. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the Wastes.